guys, young guys have to be careful of, which is nowadays, the availability of pornography is nothing like it used to be, right? Someone used to have a magazine or a video. Now there's access to pornography is just, a couple, thumb taps to a couple people. Young people can develop a lot of their arousal template to very extreme experiences, right? Because of the availability of extreme porn and never actually have any real world experiences.
Yes.
So if you think about it, their brains are becoming wired up to become aroused watching other people have sex. One of the most common questions I get is how to quit porn addiction. And I would say about 25% of the people that I'm aware of based on those questions and a few people that I happen to know who are porn addicted are women. You offer an animal some food or the smell of food, it starts salivating, but right before that you ring a bell, and then pretty soon all you need to do is ring the bell and the animal starts salivating.
Yeah. So now they're reacting to the bell ring.
Right. We are very kind of crude in our wiring, right? Our brain generalizes to try and predict. But in terms of the extreme things like sexual arousal, if and I do say guys, it's women watch pornography also, that's been well established, but I get a lot of questions from guys who are addicted to porn and who have challenges in sexual interactions in the real world because they either need that or they don't really understand, they haven't been socialized in terms of normal consensual sexual interactions. So we're not judging the behavior. What we're saying is the brain, anytime there's a big release of dopamine,
is wiring towards it. I don't think it's only with these extreme examples. I think a lot of times, and I'm curious your thoughts on this, but let's say we open up Instagram or TikTok, right? The algorithm is just feeding you attractive women, stunningly attractive women. I'm seeing all this, right? And I'm like, I think this is unhealthy for me because I'm just seeing all these girls that are filtered, their bodies are filtered, they have plastic surgery, they have makeup. Not one of these girls is naturally looking this way. And I think it's tricking my brain to, not even tricking my brain, but there is this reaction where I'm like, oh, this is normalcy.
We have to take a step back and now knowing what we know about testosterone and dopamine and all these things and ask, what is pornography doing to the brain? Well, first of all, it's triggering the release of dopamine and in the short term testosterone by the observation of sex, not actually engaging in human contact. So think about the young brain being significantly more plastic and willing to rewire than the adult brain. Absolutely, there's no question about it. It's hyperplastic.
Yeah.
And of course it can rewire again, but you think about somebody who engages in a lot of porn watching, right? Watching porn, and that person is getting dopamine and testosterone increases by observing sex and not actually by engaging in human contact, okay? So that's concerning. People vary, but it should come as no surprise that a lot of these people have trouble with romantic interactions when they do happen. But also dopamine seeking is what triggers the increase in testosterone. But as we just talked about it, with repeated dopamine seeking or triggering of dopamine release, it starts getting diminished. So pretty soon that behavior is not causing the release of testosterone. Now people are just doing it compulsively.